I was literally talking to myself to this camera without even recording, so now here I am. I am going to be reading some more Reddit stories. I think in this case, with these stories that I might read, I think sometimes, or one of the stories that we might read, sometimes we get in our head, and when something happens, you think, am I overreacting? And sometimes you are, and sometimes you aren't. But you just need an outside perspective instead of everybody else kind of giving their 2 cents. This one coming by my attention, this was actually posted on the Am I Overreacting subreddit, posted by user Anna Giraffe. I hope I said that right. I think it's Giraffe. Am I overreacting for walking out of my boyfriend's proposal because he did it with the ring his ex picked out for herself? So this might sound insane, but buckle up. Okay. My 25 female boyfriend, 29 male of 3 years, finally popped the question last weekend. Super cute setup, low key, just fam and close friends. And fairy lights, the whole vibe. I was hyped until I clocked the ring. Like I knew that ring, I'd seen it somewhere before. Fast forward to me pulling him aside, like, hey, quick question, where is this ring from? And this man had the audacity to tell me it's one he used to propose to his ex, and not just any ring. She picked it out when they were playing house. I was like, excuse me? He says it's just a ring and that I'm overthinking it, that it doesn't mean anything anymore, and he didn't want to drop more money. He already had a nice one just sitting there. I couldn't even process. I dipped. I didn't want to cause a scene, just told him I needed air and bounced. He's been blowing up my phone since, calling me dramatic and saying I embarrassed him in front of everyone. Some of our friends are siding with him like, girl, it's just a rock. He still chose you. But others are like, nah, it's a recycled proposal and you're not crazy for walking. So yeah, am I overreacting because my man tried to propose with his ex dream ring? No, I don't think you're overreacting. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, like, if somebody is going to propose to me, I hope it's a ring that they had no intention of using it on any other woman, because I feel like if you get the ring, the old ring, I almost feel like it brings bad luck into this marriage, into this relationship. So I definitely don't think that you're overreacting. Somebody in the comments put, just curious, why didn't the previous proposal happen? Is she next now? And OP responded, I don't know anything. I'm curious too. Genuinely, we haven't spoken about previous relationships. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I definitely don't think you're overreacting. I would definitely reconsider this relationship, and you do not want somebody to give you an old ring like that. Like if somebody knows your worth, they're gonna put the time and the effort to try to get you another ring. It doesn't have to be super expensive either. So hopefully he can see that, but I don't think, it doesn't sound like he's gonna change his mind. So girl, run. Okay, so the second story is posted on the Am I Overreacting subreddit, posted by proud underscore albatross underscore 1974. This one's really fresh. It was actually posted about an hour ago. It's titled, Am I Overreacting? Friendship Boundary and Final Straw. I, female 28, have been friends with female 24. Let's call her Sarah, for 10 years. I met her at our workplace in 2015. We got along super great and became super close. We would hang out all the time, go to events together, and talk on the phone, you name it. Within the 10 years, she dated at least 5 guys. She's now engaged to number 6. Let's call him Joe, male 31. Through all of her other relationships, I have been for her late at night, early in the morning, you name it. Offered to pick her up from ex-boyfriend's house when she's having fights, supportive during breakups, checking in on her and showing up at her house for self-care, general well-being, etc. I have been a really good friend, everything, and for a lot of these years, the only friend she has. Through our time being friends, she lost her other best friend, female 30, due to variation of drama they had between each other. She has been with Joe. They've been together for 3 years and now engaged. I see her once a month, but we talk all the time. We text and we have regular phone calls, so I do the ins and outs of what's happening in her life. I haven't met him, but I'm hoping he has to know who I am at this point because she doesn't have any friends. All those bridges have been burned, it seems. Anyways, they got engaged in December 2024, and I offered to help her with some admin regarding her engagement and wedding because I have some connections. And as I work in the wedding industry, I found out today after I offered her all these assistant discounts on different pricing that I'm not invited to the wedding. I'm on the secondary list. We're on the secondary list. I am is a mystery. I was asked to save the date for her bridal shower. I'm not sure if I should say something as if my feelings were hurt, to be there, to be someone's BFF for 10 years, through a lot, and only to be told we have a very small list of 100 people, mostly our families and close friends, but you did not make the cut. But please come to my bridal shower in September and bring a gift. Is really offensive. I'm not sure what to do. There are other times too much to explain in our friendship. She's dropped the ball hard on me, knowing I would never do her like that or never move past it. I'm not perfect, but I know I have been a good friend to her and I feel offended. I get wedding planning is hard and expensive. I'm not owed an invite, but I also feel like being her only friend, it stings, and that there are other people in her and her fiance's life that she chose over me. I can understand having your feelings hurt about this. I wonder what other stuff has happened, but I mean, if like we're trying to look at it from another perspective, if it's a financial issue, could be it's a financial issue, and maybe they just couldn't have you in the wedding. I also understand like them saying like, well, friends and close friends, and you thought you were on that list. It hurts, when somebody doesn't consider you to be on that list. I feel like it can be in two ways depending on what the intention is behind your other friend. If there's other red flags that were going along with this, I think you kind of know where you stand in this friendship and how this other person feels about you versus like, what you thought it was. I don't know. I just feel like you should definitely try to move on. I would understand. If I were you, I would probably not even go, to be honest with you. Or like even going to the bridal shower, because like what's the point in going to the bridal shower if you're not gonna be invited to the wedding? If things aren't that way, as and there wasn't other stuff going on, then maybe it could be like a financial issue. I don't know. But I would just talk to your friend about it. Just tell her straight up how you feel. Because if she really is your friend, you'd be able to tell her how you're feeling about this situation. Let's read what the comments say. The first comment says, "You're perfectly within your right to have plans for the day of the wedding. Definitely skip the gift grab of the bridal shower. Unbelievably rude of her. For an extra turn of the knife, you can apologize for not being able to attend the wedding, but I promise to attend the next one, assuming I make the cut." And I also get that too. Like, I think, I feel like if I wasn't going to invite somebody to the wedding, I definitely would not invite them to the bridal shower. Like, what would be the point in doing that? You know what I mean? This comment says, "You consider her a friend who sees you as a convenience. Value yourself. No need to make a scene. Just let her go and don't look back. Our friends should bring us joy, not pain. I know this hurts and I'm sorry you are feeling this way." And it could be that too. Like, she could be one of those people that never really prioritize their friendships first, or like, and I don't want to jump to conclusions because I feel like there's a lot of stuff, more details, like in order for me to like really actually make a judgment about this. But if she is one of those friends, definitely you should drop her, because why would you want to be friends with somebody that's never really putting their friends first, or that's maybe not a girl's girl? And that can go into a further deeper conversation, which I know we're still missing details from this, but I can understand being hurt and being, upset about the situation. But I do definitely think if somebody really is your friend, you should definitely talk about them, about how you genuinely feel, and the way that they react will tell you what you need to know. Try to have an open mind about it too, because it could be for other deeper reasons. But if it's just like, if she did straight up say, "Oh, we're only inviting like family and close friends," like that is hurtful, because it's like she didn't consider you in that group. You know what I mean? But I don't know if there's other details that we're missing from the story. So based off of what OP said in the story, I don't think she's the a-hole. Her feelings are valid. She's allowed to feel the way she wants to feel. OP has not responded yet. As I said, like, this was posted about an hour ago, so I'm hoping that there's an update. Hopefully she talks to her friend, but we'll see what happens with that story. I realized I had forgot to make like an outro for this video, so I'm making it now. So if you see me wearing the same outfit for the next video, just know I made it the same day. Anyways, my final thoughts. I was looking back at that last Reddit story that I had reread, and honestly, like, coming from a different perspective on the other side, like, I do think there is a chance that maybe OP could have been part of the problem, maybe. I don't know, but I'm just going based off of the the stuff that she put on the story, I don't think she's the a-hole. I could see maybe where the, you know, the other perspective as well. So, because I do feel like there's some missing holes in that story. But anyways, those are my final thoughts on that. If you guys like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully, I think the audio is supposed to be better in this video. Hopefully, I'm working on it, okay? So for any of those who are thinking of commenting, can you turn up the volume? I am working on it. So yeah, anyways, for anyone who likes the video, please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and my social media will be linked after this video. So thank you. Bye.